Hey Leo, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Archer, and it is time for your first reading for June of 2025 in a little work, love, and all the above. Hi. Thanks for being here. Love and appreciate you for it. Love that like for you though. I choose to be here. All right. I'm here for you. So TikTok, double tap screen, Facebook, Instagram, show some love too. And you guys are more than welcome to come over, hang out, and be a part of the channel. All right. We'd love to have you here. The channel is working to get me to 70,000 fam member subscribers here for my birthday on July 7th. So we would all love it if you came and hung out. There's plenty of room at the tables to make it crowded. All right. Because, I mean, after all, you are Leo. I mean, you're kind of a big deal. I'm told you're huge. Elon told me that you're the center of the universe. I mean, all the other signs just get planets, but you get the sun. Elon told me he discovered it. But, oh gosh, it's going to be one of those. I love reading for you, Leo. Oh my gosh. Let's just read. Highest and greatest good. Everything comes out. You're protected when you're with me. I got your back. I'm your ride and die, etc. So on and so forth. Biblical Tarot's doing the heavy lifting. Crayola deck, which I actually took the time to learn its name, the Everyday Enchanted Tarot, doing the clarifiers. So let's just dig in, because I have a feeling that there's some Leos that need a little cheering up right now. So let's have some fun, because you're huge. Let's go. All right. Is it because of the, do you need the spinny hug because of the impression, or because you're sad? So either way you get it. So come here. I promise I won't do the impression ever again. I'm still going to grip you up though and spin you around till your hair blows in the breeze and you're like in a Jeep with the tops off, Jeep wave. All right. You might giggle. You're going to feel a little better, and you might want to come back for more hugs. So anytime you do, come on back. All right. So let's dig in. And yes. Queen of Swords, please, Archer, don't do that again. Okay, at least I'll try to perfect it. Let's just stop it, Leo. Or don't stop. I don't care. It's kind of fun, actually. So let's dig in. I love hanging out with Leos. You guys are awesome. All right, let's dig in and see what we've got. God, tap me into Leo's energy. All right, little work, love, and all the above. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Whatever comes out. Give me everything you got for Leo. What do we have for Leo? I'm still giggling. You guys are silly, but I love you guys. Let's go. All right. 2 shuffles. Whoa. Oh, fumble. There we go. It's a fumble on the Sun card. Told you that you are the center of the universe. Leo, you're taking over your own reading. That's cool. All right, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable Leos. Look it up. I am so glad I got the 10 of Pentacles and I didn't giggle and then like the devil was there or something. Like, hey, I got you, Archer. 10 of Pentacles. The overall energy is your long-term future, not just an immediate forecast. So you are thinking long-term coming forward. And this energy is radiating into everything. Virgo energy on the 10 of Pentacles. God's promise to Abraham. With the 3 of Wands answering the call. Oh, this is only a phone call away. Then the 7 of Cups. You might have multiple incoming energies with the 9 of Wands to let you know that you're in a level up. You might even have some strong Scorpio in your chart, because remember, Scorpio goes through 7 levels of ascension in their lifetime, okay? So this is telling me that, yep, you are at another level up, but this is a long-term investment with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like we are at the energies in a real time that we're seeing the end of the narcissistic era happening right now, okay? You're getting ready for a long-term commitment and a long-term, basically, that's like everything. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, there's even like a new home in the future, because the 10 of Pentacles is a real estate card. Or somebody here could even be an agent. So let's see what's up, all right? Starting with you. What are the current conditions at Leo? We have the Hanged Man, nice. The 5 of Wands, your energy, and the 8 of Swords. Wow. It's like pause for training energy on this one. 2 cards of pause. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You've been dealing with like everyone's chaos for so long that you are looking for some calm, soothing energies and some time for yourself. You're over and done with the narcissist energy. The Hanged Man, it's like some of you guys have chosen to put yourself in the Hanged Man tree of life, to have time to patiently observe, deduce, analyze, you know, that sort of a thing. Because remember, Pisces energy on the Hanged Man, the way my grandma explained it to me, is that this was the true card of patience. Temperance is the card of action with balance and moderation, because just like anything, too much of a good thing can be too much of a good thing. It's moderation in anything. This is the card of that word we all love to hear so much. So Sag And Pisces kind of pulled a one-up on us like you and Libra did with the little loop between the Justice card and the Strength card. But it's okay. It's cool. So you're finding some deep answers. You're getting very deep into your, like, where you came from. Why are you here? Why is this going on? You're getting deep, okay? And everybody's allowed to heal in their own time. So all those people that keep putting pressure on you, that's on them, not you. You're allowed to take as much time as you need to train, to be ready to go forward. Because you've been dealing with a lot lately. This is that chaos and the drama here, when everybody harassed Joseph for his Technicolor Dreamcoat. You know? You've given your all to so many that it's just depleted your cup to the point. It's depleted your cup to the point that, like, you almost, it's like, you're like, Archer, after the losses I've experienced, there's not a thing that's going to set me off anymore. I just don't care. You know, you're like, I'm just looking out for uno, dos, tres right now. You know, that kind of a thing, because you've been pushed to the limit, you know, and everybody has that point. Even for those of you that are feeling like, but I should be able to keep going. I should be able to keep giving. I enjoy making people happy. If you get nothing back in return, you give your cup to everyone. You are totally in the right to want something more fair and just. You know, it's like the energy of the Beatles in their song, The End. In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. It's all about reciprocation. Some of you guys might even have heard that song recently. Okay, now, let's get some base cards on the money. Let's see what's in your wallet, all right? Let's go, Toby Maguire. Whoa, strength. Oh, you're hiding something. You got a plan. This is kind of cool. Strength card, 7 of Pentacles. This is why I love tarot. I'm like, you got a plan. 7 of Pentacles, you're planting seeds. We'll keep it on the DL for the cross watchers, okay? But we'll speak in code. I think I just told you to steal first. I don't know. Something about baseball might even resonate to you or something, or it might even be, maybe I'm talking to a professional athlete. Maybe I'm talking to Johnny Benchco. We'll find out, though. But it feels like you're being distracted at work, where it was almost like I came in to be like, what's up in your workplace? And you're like, not now, Archer. I've got 20 other people that need stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll come back in a minute. You know, I feel it. You're at the point that you have been distracted so much at work. However, 7 of Pentacles, the parable of the sower, it's with more additional work, right? You're sitting here, look, you've literally got work you take home with you that you're like off the clock, you know, and you're like, oh, I got this. I just got to finish the TPS reports, right? Somebody has a red swing line stapler. Oh my gosh, bonus points if somebody actually really does. That is so cool. So we got to get some details because you're tired, but you're making plans too, okay? So we got to see the outcome because straight up, and there is nothing wrong with this, you want more money. Money for nothing, chicks for free. That's Dire Straits. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, dude, somebody here is totally into music. Let's go. I'm totally into music. I love it. Meet Bill and Dr. Winston O'Boogie. Anyways, let's go. Starting with past person, love department, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. I'm just your map reader. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Two of Swords. So you've explained to this person that you're over them. And the Moon card, either they're being intentionally dense or they don't care. What? Could be a Pisces or a Capricorn. Yeah, Two of Swords. This person is really testing your faith. This is like spare the rod, save the child. God testing Abraham's faith. Leave Isaac alone. Anyways. Hi, Isaac. But, yeah, this person puts you through some tests. This could be a vision you've had in your mind about this person. Literally like, and I'm a Leo. Don't think that way, right? Judgment-free zone. I didn't see nothing. All right, this person puts you through the paces more and more and more. So they keep stuck in their cycle. They keep trying to drag you into their cycle. And then they won't let you go, but they won't level up. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. This is the makings of a tarot novella. We better tune to Channel 5 and watch this after 3 a.m., I think. 1-800-555-5555. But we'll find out. I don't know why I'm speaking Spanish, Baxter, but I'm even hearing another song. Oh, but this is fun. It's Jim Carrey. It's a scene from The Mask. I'm seeing him singing Cuban Pete dancing on the top of a cop car. They call me Cuban Pete. Oh, at least I can do that accent. That was way better than my Trump impression. All right, we got to see what's up because this person acted the fool and just it feels more like you were raising another child than being in a relationship. I literally just heard act your age, not your IQ. Okay, this thing goes deep, but we'll see what's up with it. Okay, now, new person energy. This could either be somebody that you're involved with or you're single and you wonder what might be coming your way. Okay, so let's dig in. We got Knight of Pentacles. It's trying to show up. Slowest moving energy in the deck. This thing's so slow it's starting to speak backwards. You know? Why isn't it going anywhere? Literally, that's what I'm asking. Why isn't it going anywhere? Two of Wands. It's like they're staying quiet to give you space to process and work through something. They think they're making the right choice on this, but it's creating unneeded tension. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. Slow to proceed because something is wedging in the way of everything, right? This Two of Wands, Elijah on Mount Carmel. A lot of stuff got in his way getting to the top of Mount Carmel. Okay, but for King of Pentacles, Virgo energy says this can be a good connection. There's something here, but it's being delayed for some of you guys, it's being delayed due to the twin flame energy. Okay, I'm going to see what's up. Or somebody feels like you feel like you're having to make a decision. Are you getting ready to walk away from this? Like, are they pushing you too? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to get clarifiers because it's my job. I'm not supposed to ask you questions. I'm supposed to tell you the answers. So I got you. No, no, I'm just kind of, it's like you and I are both sitting here just chilling out over morning coffee. And I'm like, really? They did that? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, really? They did that? And you're like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, I need answers. Let's go. Could definitely be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio. Water's everywhere in this thing. Could even be another Leo. Taurus is here. Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries so far. You or them might even be born on the 12th or the 8th, possibly the 7th, maybe the 18th, the 14th, possibly even the 12th. So let's see what we've got. Let's start with you. All right, here we go. Hanged Man, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. You don't like feeling stuck, Leo. King of Cups. See, you're focusing on yourself, doing you. Star card, focusing on you with the Ace of Cups. Looking for something that's fresh, more funner, and makes you feel younger, okay? Some of you guys might be single parents, even my males, okay? Even my male Leos that are here. But the way that my Sag Grandma explained this one to me is that the King of Cups, this is the one that turns the cup inward on themselves. It's the Pisces energy, the card of self-love. Okay, the Queen of Cups is the one that pours the cup out to everybody. Cancer energy wears their heart on their sleeve, right? You're in the state that you're completing your self-love. You've actually done the work and you're passing it. You're just at the end of the last trials and tribulation type of a vibe. That the Ace of Cups shows it coming in because you're at the point here that you've given up on so many people who depleted your energy that you're straight up, Leo. This is your reading. Cross watchers, I'll pick on Leo in your reading. So I'm sorry, but deal with it. You're at the point where you're star card. You're not settling for second best. Regardless of what you want is, doesn't matter. It's what you want. You're not going to settle because you've put in a lot of work and you've given a lot to a lot of people. You're ready for some real love, Ace of Cups. Okay? I get it, especially with that star card and the Hanged Man here. Those are some major shifts, major changes. Because, like, even God sees that you're at a point that you don't even find joy in the things that you used to. It's like all the fondness exists in your memory, in your emotions, right? And you don't want to be stuck there because you've worked really hard to heal from that stuff. Wheel of Fortune. This is that stuck energy because right now, as we come to the end of the pole shift that's been going on since last year at this time, we're in the year of completions, okay? That we're putting an end to the narcissistic era, okay? Cycles even work just like pop culture decade cycles, okay? It's the end of the narcissistic era. And what I strongly suspect is that the next generation coming in that's being born out of all these major shifts we're experiencing it's the rebirth or the reinvention in an artificial technology type of a thing of the boomer generation. The next generation is going to be a reinvention or a rebirth. It's kind of like when they take one of your old favorite movies or TV shows and remake it. Okay, this is like the remake of the boomer generation. But in the Wheel of Fortune, you're in a roundabout in this energy. Where do you want to go for your beginning, right? It's like you're in a choose your own adventure book. And which way do we go? Where's the happiness? That doesn't seem happy. That doesn't either. That doesn't either. I'm not going back that way, right? And before you know it, you're stuck in the roundabout like the Dukes of Hazzard scene where they're drifting around the circle. Or worse, you're being like Knight Rider and you turbo boost over it like that dude in Lebanon did. That was wild. King of Wands that was the day I left to fly back to Michigan too. I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna just take the freeway. On the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, you're trying to find a more happy or optimistic approach. Like at the moment, like you haven't had any time to find the joy in the things like curling up on your couch under your weighted blanket and binge watching your favorite old TV show. I am totally hearing the theme song to Magnum PI. Oh my gosh, I used to watch that one because Mama T said if I watched that as a kid, she would sit and suffer through Knight Rider for me. All right, and I didn't mind it. He had a Ferrari. It was cool. And she liked the mustache. But yeah, I'm really in that dun, 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 dun. You're just ready for a new venture. It's like, yeah, it's almost like life is becoming stressed and bored and you're tired of being sick and tired. So it's like, some of you guys, even my guys, maybe it's working on your car. Somebody here might have like a muscle car or a classic car, you know? Something as simple as scrolling TikTok without feeling guilty for wasting 3 hours, you know? Hi, Lisa. What's up, hon? What's up, girl? You know, I get that way too. It's like some of you guys, you indulge your passion in business. You enjoy business, right? You like working in that. Some of you do bring work home, or some of you are self-employed. Like maybe you're into photography, but it's not fun anymore, or there's no good pictures, or like you're here, like you're on TikTok or you're on YouTube, and you're like, man, I just don't feel the vibe anymore. I just feel all anxious and jittery. I can see it. Dude, with the way the live streams are working on YouTube alone, where YouTube tried to like follow TikTok's lead, but it mirrors everything, that's frustrating. I dealt with that originally on TikTok too, and I watched Caitlin go through it too. Dude, best thing I bought, well, it's hooked up to the phone. I can't show you right now, but it was so cool because it's the wireless Bluetooth selfie mirror screens. They're on Amazon. It was $60. Boom, piece of cake. It showed up the next morning. I have Prime. It was so cool. I Bluetoothed it to the phone, and literally the phone is facing me with the screen away. I can't see my screen. I'm using the 3 cameras on the front of it. And then I got the little screen Bluetooth and just stuck right to it. And it works with my wireless charger. So then it's like piggybacked with all the magnet mount. And then the mic's plugged in still. And the TikTok screen is not mirrored. It's cool. It works with YouTube too. I was playing around with it. I was trying it. It's cool. Okay, anyways, random Archer fact you didn't care about or whatever. It's cool. All right, let's keep going into this one because like you know what? You're just burnt out from the manipulation tactics people pulled on you. Hey, Brittany. And you're totally ready for like honesty. You know what I mean? You know your worth. Why would you settle for less? You are totally allowed to not settle for less. Okay? 10 of Swords. See, you're tired of settling for less. And with the Page of Swords, you've learned your lessons and you're ready to explore your other options. Okay? At this point here, I mean, remember this. Do not hold your past against you. Okay? Don't ever be so hard on yourself for helping other people that then you had to cut them out or they left you. That's their loss if they don't have you in your life, not yours. Okay? You rule the heart chakra and you're also the sun. I mean, you're in life. You're in this life to brighten people's day to the point they need sunglasses. But you're just at that point that you've dealt with so many takers over the years. That's all coming to an end, 10 of Swords, you know? And remember this, Leo, okay? Losers judge you based on your past. Winners judge you based on your future, all right? You're doing better than you give yourself credit for. Stop being hard on yourself. You've just been at the point where you're coming into the summer of love type of vibes, okay? As we head towards your birthday season, which, dude, some of my biggest changes happen during my birthday season. And I took enough time to dork out and completely chart out my birth chart and figure out each sign placement's birthday. I have a lot of changes like my stuff goes real fast. But it's cool. I have a lot of solar returns. We all do. Doesn't everybody take the time to track their entire chart? You haven't even begun to experience the best changes yet. And it's going to be one of those things that one little change starts in one morning. We just wake up and you're like, whoa, I feel better. What's going to go wrong? And all of a sudden, stuff starts going right. Okay? I love it for you. You're just setting the tone right now in your mind for what's going to come forward into your season. Okay? I dig it. All right. I'm seeing a Leo that always loses your phone. Like, at least once a day, I see a Leo going, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, where's my phone? The energies as we are going through that we have not experienced with things like Uranus moving into Gemini and Jupiter into Cancer, which Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Our dreams as a world have all been kind of held back, okay? Because when Jupiter is not happening in Gemini, okay? Not at all. And because Jupiter is all that luck of bringing dreams into reality, that the Gemini energy, it's like the Van Allen radiation belts, whether they exist or not. I don't know, Stephen Stanley Kubrick, tell me. But when Jupiter's in Gemini, all that luck, all those great dreams and that all the abundance, it gets stopped by our intuition. The subconscious is our intuition, and the Van Allen radiation belts, that's our conscious mind. It's like, oh, that would never happen. Oh, you're not good enough to do that. That's what stopped it. But Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. It's happy. It goes Oprah. And it's like, you get abundance because it's relieved. It's out of its opposing sign. So heads up, as that gets ready to move into Cancer and we approach your birthday season, the stuff that's happening in the week ahead are the previews of the long-term outlook. 10 of Pentacles coming your way. Okay? Hope I'm making sense. That was a lot of talking. I'm sorry, Leo. All right, let's get into your money. I love you, though. Thanks for being here, putting up with me. All right, what's up with the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Wands? Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo energy. Could work with either another Leo, a Taurus, or a Sag, or that could be in your chart. The Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, look how hard you're working. Oh, my gosh. But man, you're a brave soul and do diligent with everything you're putting up with. This dude's washing a black car in the sun. You know what I mean? That's brave. Some of you might even have like a mobile detailing company or something. Somebody's even like an engineer or maybe even like an accountant or something too. But it's at the point where you're ready to put your phone on silent mode, airplane mode, because you need to hush out all the noise, right? Because you just need to try to focus and keep up. Even my self-employed Leos, I think you're making long to-do lists, right? Because you want to get this stuff done. Hey, Infinite Faith. What's up, everybody knows Acacia? How you doing? Hey, Tammy. What's up, guys? You're totally making long lists for yourself, especially my self-employed Leos. You know what I mean? Some of you guys could even be Leo Virgo cuspers, too, because it's the energy of Virgo with the lists and the whiteboards and all that, you know? And then at the end of the day, you don't accomplish it, and you wind up self-doubting and negative talking yourself like, I suck. I couldn't get everything done. Some of you guys like get anxious because you fear like, oh my gosh, if I don't check my emails, my voicemails, something's going to go. And you like spend your day in a constant wrinkly hands, nervous energy all day. It's what I'm seeing on that one, though. It's like the amount of things you put on there. I'm seeing that even in the 9 to 5, some upcoming schedule changes, the energy of timing that's on the Two of Cups. So it could be something along with like maybe additional, the bosses reach out. If you do work a Dolly Parton 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by. Oh, it's all taken and no given. Oh my gosh, even the song ties into your energy. That is so cool. And it's really cool when you hear the one with Pitbull mixed in. Dolly. It's so cool. Some of you guys might be a DJ or a musician, maybe even a producer. I'm definitely talking to somebody in the music industry. If you work at EMI, can you get me into studio too? I don't want to touch anything. I just want to look. Anyway, I just want one photograph with that piano. Anyways, bucket list. What? No, accurate. Basically what it is they're going to offer like, they're going to come out and say like, hey, who wants to come in on the holiday for some shift premium? Or we're going to offer some overtime. And nobody's going to want to take it, right? You're going to sit back and be like, wow, I already worked that long anyways. You mean I could actually stay on the clock? I could? Whatever, I'll do it. And you know what? Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. That decision, that little choice you make, you're finna make bank on this and get into the clique a little bit and suddenly start elevating yourself up the corporate ladder. You're gonna get in the group where you might have some coworkers in the future that get a little jelly of you. That's their problem. Maybe they should have taken up the bosses on the overtime when it was offered. Okay? Lover's card, they choose, they lose. Yeah, you know what I mean? Look at you packing in the Seven of Swords there, moving on up. I do see advancement in the workplace for you. And that even means at that point here that if you are like self-employed, you're going to be able to streamline your lists. You know, like me, I used to pump out like, okay, I would list 10 things I wanted to do. I could never accomplish it. And then when I went and harnessed my Virgo placements and I made up a schedule and I was like, okay, divide it into hour blocks. Like when I used to work in property management, I had to schedule appointments for the leasing agents, you know? And oh man, it's cool. And I realized putting it down on paper, I'm like, there's absolutely no way no human could accomplish the tasks I was assigning to myself. This probably resonates to my Leo Venus. Big time. I see you streamlining the energies of being like, okay, if I cut this, do this, I can carry this over it, and boom, you come like out of turbulence and into like some clear sailing energies. It's very cool, okay? For those of you that are working on updating your resume, I totally just pulled like somebody here uses ChatGTP pretty regularly, and I like this. Yeah, 6 of Cups on the 4 of Pentacles. Shh, don't tell Archer. It's okay. Everybody does it anymore. It's fine. Like what I'm seeing on this here is that with this 2 of Swords, you are 2 of Wands. Oh, I can't do that. I can't use chatbot to make up a resume. You totally can. You know what? Much like people that say we are blessed to live in the same lifetime as the Beatles or whatever, we are blessed to live in the same lifetime as artificial intelligence. So if you ask ChatGPT, like, hey, can you make me an awesome resume to become like the world's greatest chef at the highest end restaurant? Right? When Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, invented the light bulb, right? Do you think everybody was like, oh man, I can't use that. That'll help me see better in the dark. No, that wouldn't be fair. I better keep using the candles and the kerosene. That way Rockefeller stays happy. Everybody hopped on the light bulb bandwagon, right? Help self. Because you know what? 10 years from now, we're gonna look at ChatGTP 10 years from now, like we look at Napster now. Or AOL Instant Messenger now. We're just in the bandwagon. Wait until this thing gets way out of hand. Like those AI animated baby TikToks and stuff. Those are kind of creepy, right? I saw a baby Judge Judy the other night. I was like, and I used to, when I was a kid, Child's Play used to creep me out. That Chucky doll freaked me out all the time when I was a kid. It's like those nightmares, the hamburger helper guy chasing me down a hallway. What? Yeah, I have fun dreams. Anyways, what I'm seeing on this one is, though, we are lucky enough to live in that lifetime. Don't you dare feel guilty for harnessing that energy. Get your ChatGTP on with your bad self. I call mine Kit. I don't care. All right, let's see where we go here, because what I'm seeing on that self-employed home front, too, is that you do have some collaboration offer that's coming in with the Hermit card. Either you have this offer already or it hasn't shown up, but it's coming. I see you can... No, I think some of you have this, or it's being kept like as a pocket ace, okay? Is that I'm seeing here that you're considering a collaboration with someone in your industry. And you know what? 3 of Wands to the High Priestess, you've been considering this for a while. Or a while, whatever you want, I don't care. High Priestess, what I'm seeing on this one, you totally don't suspect this. You think it's gonna, you're like, it might be okay. It's gonna be really, really okay. Because what I'm seeing on this one is it catapults you guys both to the top of your industries and your fields. Like, we got some total Lennon McCartney vibes brewing here with the Magician. Oh, you manifesting it too. You sneaky little kitty cat. You know what you're doing. You're manifesting, you're calling it in. Oh my gosh, epic. I love it for you. All right, man. The changes that start in the week ahead from whenever you find this reading, boy, by this time next year, Leo, you will not believe where you're going to be. You could make it onto an episode of Cribs. Wherever you are in your field or industry, you're going right to the top. I love it for you. All right, let's get forward. Let's rock into the past love. All right, we're going to start with the past person. What do we got on the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 2 of Swords? What do we got? Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. See, for some of you guys, I mean, there was attraction and passion, but this person, for those of you that that told them you will never be able to forget me, you would be accurate in that assumption with the Page of Cups. Just on a side note, you're still all they have the ability to think about with the Ace of Wands. This person, this person still totally wants to pet your belly and make you purr. I'm only giggling because the cross watcher's really frustrated right now. I'm sorry, cross watcher. Okay. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Five of Wands, Two of Wands. Yeah, they made the wrong decision on the Ace of Pentacles, and yet this person won't let you go. It's like they're stuck in the roundabout with you on the Five of Wands. This person is your Five of Wands, isn't it? Because you've explained to this person that you are over this and you are not looking back. And they're like, I choose not to accept your decision. And you're like, it doesn't work like that. You know, this is the vibe for some of you guys that it's the vibes of somebody. If you're married, I want to say married, but it's because they won't sign the paperwork, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That kind of a trick, you know? It's the energy that comes in here that they keep remaining stuck in that cycle that you've outgrown ages ago. And they got heavy downer energy on this thing too. Leo, I love you. I still love you. You're still all mine. And you're like, I am not. Some of you guys might be stuck in a marriage or something, maybe due to finances or an apartment lease or home mortgage and stuff. Like, and you're stuck in the same house with this person, you know? Might only be for a little bit, but for some of you guys, it could be due to some kind of a substance or substance abuse of some kind. But the thing on this is that, like, they just got downer energy on them. They always try to harsh your mellow, dull your shine, and they would keep going. And every time you'd be like, that's it, I'm done, they'd change for about 20 minutes. Eight of Wands, see, you've already moved on. The house could be the situation. Something about finances or something kept this connection alive. Or for some of you guys, yeah, Six of Wands, the Emperor. Oh, for some of you guys, though, oh, you can successfully break through it, even though they still see you as their everything. You know, what I'm seeing with this one is that I think the biggest thing on it is that they just keep constantly popping back into your life constantly, right? This person Googles you, it's every version of stalker vibe energy. I mean, for some of you guys, it is. Like, I'm even seeing like an Apple tracker tag and stuff like, it's just weird vibes off of it. Totally. I'm with you on that. It's kind of like, man, the entitlement is so strong with this person too. Their way or the highway. This is the energy of the kid screaming in line to check out at Target because they really wanted the Reese's Cups. You know, that sort of a thing. Very much so. And yet they never would accept no for an answer. That does explain it. What I'm seeing though on this one is whatever it is that you have worked to get out of this stuck energy, you were already above this. Some of you guys disconnected from this ages ago. Some of you guys might still be involved with it, but you're just at that point where, you know, the breakup-er knows they're getting ready to break up-er, you know, where you've already disconnected from it with the Six of Wands. So you can make it through this, though. But, I mean, they're not letting you go. That's the problem with it, right? Some of you guys, this might have gone extremes on here. Some of you guys might have had to move, relocate completely as a result of it because the vibes on this one that, like, especially for those of you that resonates that there could have been a drinking or a substance problem, because it's like, man, total energies that when they would go off here, nothing would ever get accomplished. And they would just keep going on it until you were like, I have to work tomorrow. Could we please stop? I need a minute to think. And they'd be like, no, now. And you're like, I have to get up in 3 hours. Can we please? Playing music all night and screaming and shouting. Even when you were like, oh, if you could just stay quiet over in the other part and just let me rest, I'll be fine. No problem. I'm going to crank the Bluetooth speaker to 500,000 billions, right? And it scared you. It got you nervous. You're like, Archer, this person scares me. Okay? Cross-watchers, I am not in any way a doctor, but watch the movie Anger Management and call me in the morning. Okay? But this is a lot. You were always willing to cooperate with this person and they would never see it your way, right? Literally, they never heard you talking. You're telling me you're like Archer. I could have a whole conversation, but they would never stop talking for 30 seconds to hear. Or I would send them texts. Later, they'd repeat them, and I texted you this earlier today. Oh, I didn't see it. Right? Ace of Pentacles. They still want to try again. And with the Two of Swords, you're like, no bueno. I'm doing me. Okay? Now, what I do want to let you know, for the Leos here looking for somebody to return on this one, that you did lead them to seeking some professional help, and it'll start as a communication to let you know that this is what I've been going through. You're going to know right out of the gate if they're lying, right? You guys, some of you guys might even be in the health industry, maybe even research things like micro expressions, research the brain, which means we should compare libraries together, because I got so many copies of New England Journal of Medicine and stuff like that. I love it. I got every DSM. I save every DSM. I love them. I've read every one of them. Why? The brain intrigues me. It's like the greatest supercomputer on the planet, and I'm a complete tech dork. You know? Age of the geek, baby. Come on, Leo. Age of the geek. But look at this. This is where our Leos divide and conquer, because a house divided against itself cannot stand. Because what I'm seeing, for those of you who do want this to work out, you'll find out what they've been going through, and you'll know if they're lying or not, okay? Lying. That's awesome. Lying like a rug, like a Persian rug, which is different than an Armenian rug. But Armenian rugs are kind of colorful, aren't they, Leo? Snazzy. Right? Kind of demure. I don't know. I'm unsure yet. Undecided. I'll let you know. I like wood flooring. Anyways. What the heck was that about? Anyways, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card. So if you do decide, you will be pleasantly happy with the outcome. Now, for those of you still stuck in this situation, though, on this Two of Swords, I do see a final notice approaching in that some karma will come their way, okay? And this being that they are going to try to outsmart you. They will find somebody else to try to make you jealous, call your bluff, and they actually wind up really happy because they found somebody on their level to try to make you jealous. Don't try to make a Leo jealous. That doesn't even work. What? Huh? I don't even understand the definition of the word at this point, right? But it actually winds up being a happy oopsie, a happy apple, in that they find their everything with that person, and they do wind up leaving you alone. But you know what? Even karmics deserve to be happy. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves love, but it's cool. All right? This could definitely be a Libra or a Capricorn. Pisces is here, Aries and Libra, Scorpio, Queen of Pentacles. For those of you that do want to reunite, I actually am told you'll need to take the weekend off. Okay? And a little bit of makeup. Boom, boom. Who's bad and her boots been under? What? Oh, my word. Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be another Leo. Strong Libra energy here. Scorpio and Taurus as well. And heavy-duty Pisces and Capricorn. Little Gemini, too, on the side, but just for spice. Okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign, though, but it's definitely the part of their chart. It's definitely the part of their chart that energizes when I ask about you. And for some of you guys, all of their chart is energizing when I ask about you still, right? All right, let's get into the new person. Let's see what's up. Let's leave this here for a minute to just simmer. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here, too. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out here live with me, and the traditional private YouTube videos, and there's a nice, thrifty, short and sweet energy check-in video, too. So just shoot me the email to archerastrology@gmail, and I'll send you back the pricing and booking details. I stay busy because I'm all solo YOLO doing this by myself, so I get to the emails usually within 24 to 48 hours. So thank you for that word that nobody wants to hear anymore. I love you. And please subscribe too. Mod Squad's trying to get me to 70,000 subscribers for my birthday on July 7th. The whole fam is, so we would love to have you be a part of the family. And you're a Leo, so I love you by default. Okay? All right, remember, I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, like almost every day. And there are in all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. That part's etched in stone. All right, so just hang out. And all the safe to click links, because there's fake archers out there, okay? I never reach out to you. I never ask you for money. The most funniest recent one is pictures of your palms. I don't do that stuff. That's weird, okay? Just all the safe to click links are right here in this QR code, okay? That takes you to the Archer Astrology link tree, or in the link in the pinned comment down below. And TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, y'all, the link is pinned in my bio, okay? Those are all the safe to click links, so just page of swords safely. All right, let's get into the new one. Thank you for the self-promotion time too. Thank you to everybody all of you that let your tarot readers promote themselves, okay? It means a lot to us, even though none of us ever thank you for that. So thank you. Okay. High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, 10, whoa. 2 Pentacles, 10 Cups, 1. Daylight come and you want to go home. 6 of Wands, that's the KP success. Look at all the hurdles you guys are going to overcome going forward. I love this for you. This is cool. I dig the vibes off of this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This person's in your energetical sphere. You guys connect. It fits. It feels like they're staying quiet to give you that space, though. 2 of Pentacles on the High Priestess because of the 3 of Swords. And normally I don't pull third-party energy, okay? Like my Leo bestie taught me when we were learning tarot together, was that 3 of Swords doesn't always have to be a third-party energy. It can be a person, a place, or thing, okay? Maybe this is 3 of Swords. I get 3 of Swords when people park in front of my house. Why? I have no clue. Why do I care what they do to my yard? It's grass. It'll grow back. Yet, for some reason, it's a tick. I always do it. I'm like, you got to park there, you know? Maybe I want to park there. I don't, but whatever, you know? 3 of Swords. That's what the 3 of Swords is, okay? It would take a Leo to explain that best. Okay, with the 2 of Pentacles on the High Priestess, confirmation, muscle car. Oy, I'm a Motor City baby. Muscle cars are my confirmation, and car horn honks stalk me. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been hearing the 1 honk for yes, 2 honks for no too. You might even have some strong Cancer in your chart. But before I even, okay, I was going to say before I even bring this up, let me make sure. But apparently we have our answer with the World card. It's all about the closure of a cycle. Temperance, the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands. You or them could be born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th. Maybe the 23rd or 21st possibly, or 24th. Definitely the 10th, the 20th, or the 30th with a lot of repeating 10s. But I mean, that's the dead end completion point. This is the end of a cycle with the World card for confirmation that takes you into the 9 of Cups. Look at that. That's your party. That's your wedding party. That's totally cool. These are some of your own blessings, because when you're in the 9 of Cups, you're ready for that person to come in with that Ace of Cups that gets you to the 10 of Cups, such as explained right here on the table. So here's the problem, though. 9 of Wands, Temperance. You might recognize this energy from such people as this. So I am right. For some of you guys, what you're dealing with, this person is interjecting themselves into this connection, and they're trying to be a third party, right? This, like, some of you guys might be leaving this situation, going into this relationship. Somehow this person is getting in the way of this, is what I'm feeling the vibes off of. Like, this person so wants to be a third party, and yet they are in no way a third party, right? They're like, Leo, you're mine. You can't have this person. You're mine. Here, I'm putting myself in the reading. And you're like, I'm done. I'm like, don't worry. Don't worry, Leo. I got you. Nobody gets in to see the Leo. Not nobody, not no how. But this person's a horse of a different color. So what I'm seeing on this one is that it's like you're about ready to give up on this, right? Because you really want to try and make this work behind the scenes. You're not letting it show. You're staying cool. But you see this person, 10 Cups, 10 Pentacles, and they see you the same way too. You know? This here is like, they show such little attention, and they seem like they're all over the place, right? Like you can ask them to do one simple task and they never really complete it or something, you know? And it's like, why are you approaching so cautiously and carefully? It's because they're trying to give you the time to get this to go away, because this person actually trusts you. This person is telling me, you think they're quiet and mad because of what's going on. Whatever, take how it resonates to your energy and your reading. This can be, for some of you, this person is still involved. For some of you, like I was saying, you guys are fighting because one of you likes the people not to park in front of your house and the other one doesn't care, or something like that, right? There's something you guys aren't seeing eye to eye on, but they're trying to let you have your time to process it, because 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, Leo, cross watchers, earmuffs. Leo, this person really loves you. I mean, this has got some very deep soulmate vibes on this thing, okay? A lot of rewards, a lot of lessons learned. This cross watcher is not letting it show because they're trying to give you the time, because everybody's allowed to heal in their own time. Whatever your 3 of Swords energy is, just so you know, this person's aware of it, and they're not being quiet and slow because they're mad at you. They're trying to let you find your way on your own. And they're like, I love Leo. I'll be there. I'll be there. So, and you're thinking they're quiet because they're like going in another direction or looking in other ways because like your trust has been broken by this person, you know? So I get it. In this one though, what I'm seeing here is that it's kind of like you are at a point where you question it, but like you're like, why do I even keep trying? Two of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. Some of you guys might actually be a professional chef, okay? Or maybe you have a channel that you do food or something, or TikToks with food, all right? Definitely talking to a Leo that somehow is in the public eye, okay? On whatever your level is. But you didn't notice this. You didn't notice this at the moment because you're dealing with the Three of Swords stuff, but they've noticed. They're picking up on it. They're like, Leo's getting stressed out. I really want to help Leo, but I really want to give Leo time to do this Leo's way. What I'm seeing on this one is that the direction that this goes, especially for those of you this resonates, is that third party will see its way out. And I do see a connection or a moment of conversation coming in with this Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, okay? Because whatever is trying to become a third party here is trying to get in the way of the connection. And it's going to let you guys talk this through. And you know what you're going to find out about this person is that they're kind of your protector. And even if you're a male Leo, this could be that female Leo that like, okay, let's talk about it. What's going on? Well, my ex won't leave me alone. My ex is crazy. He's that type of a vibe. And like, I didn't want to tell you because then I didn't want you to think of like what all the people think. And this person would be like, I don't think that way. This is like, if you're a male Leo, this girl is willing to go like completely full on mean girls to protect you. Like Leo's mine. And even my female Leos, the guys, female Leos, this is the guy that like, if you're like, let's say for example, okay, that you're like, look, this is the text message I got. And you expect them to go off on you for like, why'd you even hear from this person? You know, right? But what they do is they like, I got you. Let me see your phone for a second. Please do not contact Leo ever again. Otherwise, you'll find out who this is. And you're like, oh, I thought you hated me. I thought this wasn't going to work out. And like, you're like, oh my gosh. And then I'm telling you going forward in the future with the way this is paying out, you guys can come through this. And with the 10 of Cups to the 10 Pentacles, all right, you guys can totally work through this. And the outcome is you open up and you totally roll over and let them totally scratch your belly. Okay? And when a cat does that, that's when they're ready to be vulnerable. This is a big test in trust because you already know the way you think this is going to go. This person's different. And for those of you that are trying to make this work, okay, if it is like maybe like a false start or like maybe a marriage that's currently in a separation or something, or a relationship you're trying to make it work, okay, because you don't want it to become this. This person's not like this person. This person is different, and they'll stick up for you. The High Priestess, you're just so used to having to fend for yourself. It's about time you have somebody that's going to actually be on your side and be your best friend and cheerleader too. Some of you guys, this person and you did start out as friends, and you're taking it to a level, and it's weird and awkward, or fixing a marriage, a little bit of weird and awkwardness, but you guys can overcome it because deep down, there's a lot of mutual attraction here between the two of you guys. It's both in the head and the heart. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I love it for you. This could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. Aquarius is here. I'm also seeing some Aries and Taurus if I didn't mention them, and there's even a little bit of Capricorn, okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign though. Just the part of their chart energizing when I ask about you. And this person loves you. They energize differently. This one totally does give me the vibes that in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. I love it. Leo, claim this thing in the comments. It looks like this tarot novella is finally getting canceled and it's time to go into a way funner energy. I dig it. You're loved, Leo. Always remember that, okay? Leave a comment down below and claim this and manifest it, all right? And even if you do like to keep your private life or your plans private, you can just leave an emoji. I don't mind. It still helps the fam, the channel, the algorithm, and God knows what you're thinking when you type the emoji. But if you want to type, use it down below like Steve from Blue's Clues. Use it to complain, use it to brag, use it to boast. Treat it like an old AOL chat down there. You guys just have fun, okay? It's there for you, and it helps me, and I get notified. I see them, I love them. I reply to them eventually, but as soon as I get the notification on my phone, I'm going to help you transmit those prayers right up to God, okay? We're all in this together. So consider subscribing. That way you got almost 70,000 people that are in your corner helping you. And that's more people than the Beatles had in attendance at Shea Stadium in 1965. So there you go. Another random fact you probably didn't care about. But you're still you, Leo. So remember, this will resonate to any placement of Leo in your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. 1 in a Googleplex even. And that's a real thing. Look it up. But I love you, Leo. All right, let's see what we've got cooking on the super chat side of things. And if you guys want to hang out, help yourself, because sometimes this will resonate to what you're going through, because we're all in the same soul cycle. That's how we all found ourselves here. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, you ready for this? Let's go. Isn't that a song? Y'all ready for this? I think it is. All right, let's see. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin packing away. And I mean, that's a sin. What? What are we doing? Oh my gosh. I need to take a trip. I need to go visit Tennessee. Okay, let's see what's up. Lioness. Ready, Lioness? Let's go for it. A little energy check on love. You got it, girl. What do we got for Lioness? The Judgment card to the World's card. Guess what? He's finally closing out a cycle. He's had a tower moment that came into his life. I'm being told it's not a big bad one. It's not that kind. This is actually a little bit of a good tower moment or a blessing that's allowing him the ability to move forward, close out the cycle with Judgment, and come your way for the new chapter. So there are some changes going on right now for you, okay? Your Taurus hasn't forgotten about you. I do see that on this one, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. You will hear from him. I definitely want to say, girl, I think you're getting a birthday text, if not sooner, because my hand is already itching, which means he's getting trigger happy to send you a text message, Lioness. All right? It could be a result. Oh, the Tower cards, he's getting ready to text you, right? And he's in that energy where he's typing in his phone. The Tower card is he accidentally presses send. And he's like, oh God, what did I do? But it actually winds up being the catalyst that was needed. So it'll happen sometime between now and your birthday, okay? All right, Chanley, what's up? A little what do you need to know for the week ahead? You got it. Give me a 7-day forecast for Chanley. What do we got? King of Cups. Oh my gosh, I forgot to give timestamps. Sorry, Melissa. Okay, King of Cups, King of Wands. Ooh, okay, in the week ahead, what I'm seeing is the person that's been on your mind, Chanley, King of Cups, is actually starting to do a little bit more self-healing. That King of Cups, turning the cup inward, literally with the I can buy myself sunflowers on there. But in the King of Wands, I do see a lot of heavy thought about you that's going to allow them to elevate into the 6 of Swords. So in the week ahead, your person will start thinking about your guys' connection in a more positive perspective with the World card. You might even have the possibility of hearing communication depending on how fast they process. Okay? Do you notice all the super chatters are getting World cards? These are massive changes. All of your people are closing out cycles. This is killer. I love it. Okay, Sarah, what's up? How you doing, Sarah? Hi. What's the surprise gift that Sean got you? What? Oh, I'm a good present guesser. Okay, let's see what we got. What is the outcome of the connection? Let's see. Will this connection last? And is it healthy? Okay, I gotcha. Give me a full panel workup for Sarah. 6 of Cups. Oh, this is a deep soulmate connection. This is going to go well because there is no twin flame energy. The High Priestess. Expect the unexpected with the 2 of Swords. Have faith with the Ace of Swords. You can trust this one at the Ace of Swords. He is not of the energy of the past people. All right, leave the baggage at the door. Look to him as a brand new that you can trust energy. I do feel with the High Priestess that you can expect the unexpected. Judgment, the Tower card that leads to the Wheel of Fortune. See, you've already been through your Tower moments. And by choosing to disconnect, you have found a deep soulmate that you guys go back lifetimes. Roll with the flow. You can trust this thing, and this has long-term potential with the Page of Cups and a love offer. All right, Sean's going to take this to the next level with you and make it exclusive. So in the 10 of Swords, do not think he is anything like anyone from your past. In the Ace of Cups, he is a whole different kind of person, okay? Enjoy this ride and see where it goes. Remember how you were before you were hurt, and enjoy it. I like this for you, Sarah. He's going to bring that out of you. You're going to all of a sudden be young and fun and like, oh my gosh, I never got hurt. This is cool. You're going to feel better. Okay, Shrek, am I getting full custody plus child support? Let's see what we got. Strength card, cool. The Empress on the 3 of Wands. I got 3 cards of yes. I don't see you getting as much child support as you'd like because she really doesn't. Dude, it's blood from a turnip. That's the only one that gives you a 3 of Wands. Look how far away she is every time it's time to pay. Where's my money? Where's my money? So it won't be near as much because I know she likes to play and she fronts like she's all that in a bag of chips, but she ain't got no money, dude. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, she got nothing. The Moon card, and she hides it. So I do see you getting custody. I do see a constant battle about the money every month and it being a lower dollar amount, though, because that's how it's going to come out. So okay, it's a bittersweet ending because you're going to be like, that's barely nothing for child support. But then on the other side, you're going to be like, she's broke as a joke. So, okay, I hope that helps. All right, Gen C, what's up, Jen? All right, let's see what we got. What do you need to know? All right, oh man, I'm gonna have to cut this one off. Shoot, I wanted to keep going, but there's way more than 6. I'm so sorry. Okay, 2, 4, 6, takes to Rowdy. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just do quick cards for everybody past the 6th super chat. We got this. All right, what does Jen need to hear right now? God already knew, so that's why I could pop out the cards. 5 of Pentacles to the 7 of Cups. Jen, he's cut out every other option or possibility, and I don't mean women. I don't mean people. Everything getting in the way on this, okay? 5 of Pentacles, he's closed the door on, I'm not ready for a commitment and a million excuses for why I'm not ready to take this thing forward. He's closed the door on that cycle. Ace of Wands into the Knight of Wands, and get ready to hear about it because the Ace of Wands, oh my gosh, he's going to be like really, really, really so all about you, okay? That Ace of Wands, no wonder you've been feeling charged lately. What you need to hear the most, Ace of Wands, his Ace of Wands only belongs to you right now. Okay? He is coming forward to reignite that spark between the two of you guys. All right? He might go old school. I don't think he's very super like into new age stuff, so I think you just get the flowers. You get an I'm sorry card with flowers. I like that. So, but you got to act surprised. All right, work snipe for Rowdy. Work snipe for Rowdy. Boom. 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing right now is God wants to let you know he is still working on your person in the 4 of Wands. You and her are on, you guys are on a twin flame journey. 3 of Pentacles says energetically, deep down, no matter how many jokes you make about the doctors and the other person, God's like, Archer, you already know. His heart still belongs to her, you know? And so God's like, hang tight, man. All right, we got you covered on the relationship. 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, the Ace of Cups. She will approach with a new line of thinking. And in the work energy, we have the 3 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. One of your bosses is going to get fired. There's going to be change in management, and you're actually going to go back to enjoying work. Nice. Okay, Limitless. Give me a card for Limitless. I can't leave you two hanging. Limitless, especially not you. You've been here forever. I love you. We go way back to before this channel existed when I was still just Baddie's mod. Judgment card. Guess what? Your person is currently finishing paying off karmic debt. And they had so much karmic debt with the Judgment card that, I mean, this person had to do an installment plan, okay, payment plans. Like back when I was in property management, this would be a flex pay program. All the way back to childhood. With the Wheel of Fortune, okay, at the moment, Limitless, the wheel hasn't started turning yet. It's reversed, which tells me to tell you he's not done yet, but he's closer than he's ever been because the next card's the Page of Cups. Limitless, hang tight for Cancer season. I think some stuff with Jupiter going into Cancer, right here, Sag, Cancer energy, it's the start point of your change finally, because you've waited a very long time for what's getting ready to finally start happening for you. And Tammy is my male Leo coming back. It's been 3 months going on 4 with no word at all. Guess what? The 4th is the charm. As you were saying it, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. He's in a 3 to 4 cycle, okay? That's why you keep seeing the repeating 3s and 4s. Absolutely. As you're saying, going on now, no word at all. When we hit the 4th month mark, for some reason, he's a life path 4, like for some reason, everything he does is in groups of 4. The Hierophant. What I'm seeing is that he will come back on here. Because with the 3 of Wands at the moment, something about him realizing that it was a two-way street. You guys both contributed to it, where he's not pushing all the blame onto you. Okay? So on this with the Knight of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles, God's actually working on bringing him back in a green flag. Joshua, the leader of faith, that comes in. And look, he looks like the dudes from Monty Python banging coconuts. So hang tight. It looks all right for you coming in. So thank you guys so much. And Leo, thank you so much for being here. And God, thank you for the messages. And as always, Leo, I'll see you next time, and I love you. Namaste. Peace and love, Archer.